A man was murdered because a king wanted his garden. In ancient Israel, there lived a man named Naboth. He owned a vineyard that had belonged to his family for generations. Right beside that vineyard stood the palace of King Ahab. One day, Ahab looked out from his palace and wanted the land. He approached Naboth and said, "Sell me your vineyard. I'll give you a better one, or I'll pay whatever price you ask." But Naboth refused, not because he hated the king, not because he wanted more money. He refused because God's law taught that ancestral inheritance was sacred. The vineyard wasn't just property. It was a trust passed down through generations. When Ahab heard the answer, he went home furious. The king of Israel lay on his bed, turned his face to the wall, and refused to eat. A king with armies, a king with wealth, a king with power, sulking because one man said no. Then his wife, Jezebel, entered the room. She asked why he was upset. When Ahab explained, Jezebel laughed. "Are you not the king?" Then she secretly put a wicked plan into motion. Letters were sent in the king's name. False witnesses were recruited. A public gathering was arranged. And suddenly Naboth was accused of cursing God and the king. The charges were lies, but the crowd believed them. Naboth was dragged outside the city. Stones flew through the air, and an innocent man died. Soon a message reached Jezebel. "Naboth is dead." She immediately told Ahab, "Get up, take possession of the vineyard." The plan had worked. The king walked into the vineyard he had wanted so badly. But someone was already waiting there. God had sent his prophet, Elijah. Elijah confronted Ahab with a terrifying message. "You have murdered and stolen." Then he declared God's judgment upon Ahab's house. The king who thought he had gotten away with everything discovered a truth many people learned too late. No throne is higher than God's justice. No secret plot escapes his eyes. And no stolen blessing remains a blessing for long. Power without righteousness becomes oppression. God sees every injustice, and he is the defender of the innocent.